Good Easter morning to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Trevor Thompson. I am the self-appointed Looney Tunes critic, and it literally is Easter morning, April 16th, 2017, and I am here with you when you should be out. It's like 7:30 in the morning, guys. When you should be out hiding Easter eggs, I'm watching Easter Yeggs. McKimson cartoon from 1947. Look at those animators up there. Chuck McKimson, Dick Beckenbach, Izzy Ellis. But there's an animator that you may not know about. I certainly didn't before today. Fred Abrons, who was doing this this funny shot of Bugs reading coyly reading How to Multiply, which is kind of a sex book. But look at this great animation. It's Clampett worthy. And this character here, the Easter Bunny, is actually kind of fey.
Are you sitting on a tack or something? I'm the Easter Rabbit, and I'm supposed to be happy and gay.
And obviously gay meant something very different back then.
But my feet are killing me.
I was at a drag show the night before, and I just can't do the ramba-tamba in heels. What is the ramba-tamba? I don't know. That's what you get for being homophobic.
Keep smiling.
That character, by the way, and that expression, keep smiling, is a character named Mr. Postman. Wait a minute. See what I did there? But I'm going to talk about Mr. Postman in just a minute, but I really want to get into... I want to get into why I didn't like this cartoon very much when I was a kid. I grew to love it when I was, older and wiser, but... This kid in this house here is kind of the reason why I didn't like it. Look at him sucking on that gun. Cartoons used to have balls, man. This animation here, by the way, of the egg going in his face is all Izzy Ellis. He was really good at angles, but this little brat here, this kid, he is the reason why I hated this cartoon. And because Bugs Bunny was my hero, and Easter was big in our house, even though we weren't religious. And for, this kid did not appreciate that Bugs Bunny, not just Easter Bunny, but Bugs Bunny as the Easter Bunny was in your house. He didn't respect it. He's literally the redheaded stepchild. I mean, he's not... I don't know what the relationship was with these guys and that kid, but look at that drawing. Look how cool that drawing is. That actually might be a McKimson drawing. But this character, once again, the Easter Bunny, is actually Mr. Postman. I think that's Izzy Ellis, that animation there, too.
Remember, keep smiling.
I love this run cycle here of Bugs. Look at that. Look how cool that drawing is. Remember, keep smiling. That is... Mr. Postman's main line. This animation is also Fred Abrons, this animation of Elmer. I thought for years this was McKimson just stepping in and doing some animation, because he often did that. And it looks like McKimson's art style really well, but this is Fred Abrons. So, yeah, kudos to Fred Abrons. He's really good. Anyway, Mr. Postman's main line, remember, keep smiling. That was the Easter Bunny's line because that's the voice, and that's the kind of the nod to the character. So here's a clip of Mr. Postman from Burns and Allen, roughly the same time that this cartoon came out.
Mr. Postman, what are you planning to do in your vacation?
Oh, I think I'll just lie out in the yard in the sun and let its glorious rays turn my magnificent body into a gleaming bronze Apollo instead of a white one.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound like much of a vacation. Have you ever tried fishing?
Well, last year, I hired a boat and took my wife way out in the ocean.
Oh, did you have any luck?
No, she swims like a duck. Well, goodbye, Mrs. Burns. Remember, keep smiling.
By the way, Easter Yeggs. Yeggs is a term, a slang term from back in the day that meant a burglar or a safecracker. Although I don't know what that has to do with what Bugs is doing here. I don't know that he's burgling anything. He's doing some magic tricks here, and this is actually one of my favorite lines in the. This is my favorite line in the whole cartoon coming up here, right here.
Now
I place the watch in the handkerchief and proceed to seemingly destroy the watch. Step back, son. I might hit your fingers.
That's the line. I love that Bugs is so committed to the fact that he's pretending to be a kid's birthday magician, and Elmer is a little kid, that he says, "Step back, son. I might hit your fingers." I love that. Now, there's two things that the internet is saying that I am about this cartoon that I am disputing. The first one is that one of the uncredited animators is Rod Scribner, and I've watched this cartoon a lot. I don't see any sign of Scribner whatsoever in here, because I can see Scribner under other directors. The other thing is that Wikipedia maintains that this is the 500th cartoon produced at Warner Brothers, and that after this there were 500 more. So I guess this is a Proclaimers song. You know, we made 500 cartoons and we would make 500 more. No, I don't know. The Warner Brothers stopped making cartoons abruptly, so I don't think they said, let's stop. You know, wow, it's an amazing coincidence that they stopped at 1,000. Also, it's not just the internet, but a lot of hard copy physical books that I've looked up. I've done my research, you know, the Steven Schneider books, the Jerry Beck books. Even I looked at Chuck Jones's books for a few references. There are 495 total Looney Tunes cartoons, 519 Merry Melodies cartoons, making 1,014 total cartoons, you know, with those two series. So that's 14 cartoons not accounted for in the Wikipedia, you know, stats. Also, there's 2 Dr. Seuss cartoons produced in 1931, and then in 43-45 during the war, Mr. Hook, there were 2 series done for the Army, Mr. Hook and Private Snafu. There were 4 Mr. Hook cartoons and 27 Snafu cartoons. I don't even know if that accounts for the censored 11, but it's definitely not 1,000 exactly. So there's your trivia Easter egg, folks. Don't always trust Wikipedia. Happy Easter, and I'll talk to you later.